It's Monday, March 25th. Coming up, it's a special edition of Reality Show Roundup with the hottest reality shows you can use. Millionaire matchmaker Patti Stanger is our special guest co-host and revealing why her happy ending doesn't have to include a wedding ring. Plus, double divas Cynthia Richards and Molly Hopkins are taking you on their mission to make sure every woman finds the perfect bra for their body. And since it's the year of the viewer, they're giving members of our audience the support they desperately need. Then, America's Super Nanny is going on family lockdown to get out-of-control kids and clueless parents in line and answering the parenting questions that have you pulling your hair out. And stylist to the stars, Brad Goreski is showing you how it's a Brad world. From New York's Fashion Week to Oscars' red carpet and giving you a spring preview of looks Hollywood's hottest will be wearing this season. Then, Carter Osterhaus is giving you a tour of million-dollar rooms where homeowners spend a fortune to take luxury living to a level you never dreamed of. All that, hot topics and more, coming up on The View.
To a special edition of The View that's highlighting reality shows full of information that you can actually use.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
Before we go to the marvelous Patti Stanger, with the reality shows, they got the double divas on today who fit you for the bra. She fit me for a bra. I feel like free. We got fitted. I feel so. I want to show it to y'all right now. This bra whoopee.
You know, you look perky.
She made them perky. It's just like they put me in them.
I just need to know, where did she find the bra for you?
In the child's department. It was toddlers.
I went in there and I was like, Elizabeth, look. And you said, did she have them in my size? Yeah. And she did. Y'all gotta go.
But your boobs look extremely
Sherry came in her new bra.
It was on the floor. I need to clean. No, I like the grooves in my living room. That's how you know if I'm wearing a bra. If you see the grooves, the bra's off. You know? We have a great special guest co-host, and it's the fabulous millionaire matchmaker, Miss Patti Stanger. Hello, darling. So I guess the biggest question everybody wants to know is, have you found a match of your own,
Yeah,
baby?
I have.
Oh.
I'm going to meet him soon.
Oh, good.
He's on the show. I actually met him online.
How long were you on the site until you found him?
Actually, 2.5 months. I met him 2 days before shooting. That's how I remember.
Did you put your picture up there? Like, did he know who you were beforehand? What did you do?
This is really funny. He has a 14-year-old daughter, and he did not know who I was for 3 dates. We're at the Getty on our second date, seeing the Herb Ritz exhibit, and people are coming up to me, can I have your autograph? Can I take a picture? And he's like, who are you? And I'm like, nobody, don't worry about it. He goes home, and he says to his daughter, who is this person? And she goes, Dad, it's the millionaire matchmaker, you fool. You know, and he didn't really know for 3 days.
Did that scare him when he found out who you were?
He didn't care. He, men go for that, like, you know, if they're sexually attracted, they don't give a damn what you do.
True. So you guys have been together, you're in love. Do you want to get married?
Right now, we're living together.
Okay.
I take a page from Joy's book.
You got a long way to go to catch up to me, girl. 29 years.
But you found a good one, and I watched you all these years, and I said, I need that guy that I can first move in, see if I can live together. Another page from Whoopi's book, like, see if it's synergy before you cross that.
Wait a second, we didn't live together the first 20 years.
Oh, you didn't?
For the 8 years you
So
lived
wait,
together.
when...
Since 2001 is when we started. I don't know how long this is.
But on your show, you just have, like, I see people in there who are completely delusional. Yes. Like, they had one woman on there. She wanted this, and this, but she wasn't that, and that. And how do you get these people to stop being so delusional?
I take a whip out, and I put them in my dungeon, and I crack them. No, I'm serious. Like, they come with money, so they think money buys everything. And it's the myth of all myths, because you've got to become a 10 in order to get a 10.
That's right, baby.
Really? Yeah.
So, okay.
And you have to be a complete 10. You can't be a 5 and a 5. You have to be a complete 10. You have to be a complete person. Yeah. You have to be your own person before you bring somebody else in, because nobody completes you but you.
Do you suggest moving in together too? Because that's good. I mean, that is ultimately, I think, a great piece of advice.
The thing is everybody's different. You know, you get over 40, you don't know if you're going to have children anymore, and women are making more money than the men.
Yeah.
So why should I get married?
What about sex on the first date?
Right.
Sex on the first date.
What do you mean? Why should you get married?
No,
Because
it's
you're
like,
making
in other words, like in the old society, it was like I needed the guy to take care of me financially, and
Right.
life at the market crashed.
Well, wait, you know what? We're going to talk more about this because we want to talk. You know we want to talk about this. So we'll be back with more hot topics. Just go to the bathroom, come back.
Still ahead, it's a special edition of Reality Show Roundup full of reality shows you can use. Finding the perfect bra with double divas. Going on family lockdown with America's Super Nanny. A star-studded fashion forecast from A-list stylist Brad Goreski. And a coast-to-coast tour of million-dollar rooms you won't believe.
So we're back with the fabulous special guest co-host, millionaire matchmaker Patti Stanger.
Yeah.
Now, Yahoo, they have posted a list of 8 dating myths single people should ignore, like waiting to call back and downplaying how interested you are in someone. Is this correct? Is this what you're supposed to do?
I mean, a lot of things like you know, the old rules, like don't call the guy back. Well, guess what? He's not going to call you back. He's going to go on to the next girl.
The one that
If he's interested, why wouldn't he call you back?
Because men have too much choices with the internet. They can just pass you off to another person who looks even better than you and has a better, you know,
I can't
resume.
imagine that happening
So
to
are
me.
you saying,
You of all people.
are you saying you're going to stay on the guy's text thread? Like, don't let yourself get off the text thread.
No,
If he
you can,
texts
no, you can say,
text
I'm
him
going to
back.
the gym, I've got to get to a meeting. You can
But
do
the
that.
playing the harder, but you know the one that I like is, you know, always offering to split the bill.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm not saying always split the bill, but sometimes, you know, I have friends who go, you know, he's got to pay for this, he's got to pay for that, and I just think sometimes in this day and age, people are working hard, and it's okay to say sometimes, hey, we can go Dutch.
You can also take him out for brunch if he's taking you out 3 times for dinner. Like, you can do little things to show
Right.
appreciation.
Why
Men
can't
just
you
want to
just-
know that you appreciate
Why can't you just go Dutch with a guy? I don't get that.
Because a lot of times a man...
This world we're living in now.
I know that, but a lot of men don't like it. A lot of men come to me, especially rich men, and they say, I'm very turned off when a woman does that.
Why can't you let him pay for
Really?
dinner if he wants to?
Because he wants control of the situation.
Why do we have to, now that we know what's going on, why does that have to mean control? Why can't you just, if he's offering, and that actually makes him feel like he's doing something nice, why
just
can't
say
you
thank
accept,
you.
have the meal, and then you don't
One
feel like you owe him
time,
anything?
but don't do it every time because you don't own me. You don't own me. Don't try to buy every meal
You owe
from
him
me.
sex.
You
Doesn't mean you
don't
owe
own
sex.
me.
You go, it's interesting, you go to the thing of you want to control me, you want to own me if he just wants to pay for dinner.
He does it all the time.
But we're from a different generation.
Okay, all
We're
right.
from a very different generation where that was the case. And men would have no problem saying, I bought you dinner. Give it up.
Yeah.
It'd be like, you give it. Where is it? You know?
Okay, that's
would not
really
fly
good.
now, though.
So
Like,
it's
that wouldn't happen
it's a
now,
whole different
right?
thing.
But
But
how
now
can
you
they
can
give
have
it
the
up for nothing?
conversation. But now you can have the conversation of we're going to go to dinner. Shall we do Dutch treat, or would you like to buy or shall I buy? That's okay to ask.
That's a nice
It's
way.
okay.
If you
Yeah.
say
I'll
that
pick
question.
it up next time. You're implying that you're going to see him again.
No, but what about the one where you're at the date? Because some people talk about their exes all the time, like they never stop talking about their exes. Is that a good thing? Is that
Negative.
not talking about your
If you talk about the ex, is that going to make you feel special on the date? That someone else is talking about another woman in your presence while you're on a date?
I agree with that.
That's-
But wait,
really bad.
You want to hear crazy? So this man was married to this woman. His mistress died.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
He was grieving
for the mistress?
for the mistress. So the wife wrote a letter to Dear Prudence. What shall I do, she said. He's grieving for his mistress. I would have told, put his ass out. Let him go grieve outside.
How about this? You write a letter and you say, deepest condolences on your skank.
I like that one, too. We'll be right back. That's how we go. We'll be right back.
Up next, The Double Divas are showing you how far they go to make sure women breathe easier in the right bra. And since it's the year of the viewer, they're sizing up audience members to find the perfect fit for them.
You got a whole lot going on right here, and it's kind of coming out here and there. And do you mind if I ask you what size bra you wear?
34 triple D.
You need to go up a cup.
The biggest support group for women on reality TV are Double Divas, Cynthia Richards and Molly Hopkins, who want to make sure all women aren't trapped in a bra that's bringing them down, squeezing the life out of them, or making them miserable. Take a look.
Girl, look, it's a jiggling and a wiggling. I don't care where I'm at. If some girl comes bopping by and all of a sudden her boobs look like they're going to fly out, and I'm like, oh, God, I can help her. Your bra is like this big.
My bra?
Yeah, is that like a demi cup? Because it's demi, like very little, like not covering you.
I can't find them any bigger. I'm already a double D.
Girl, we go to N cup. N is in like no way, but we got it at Livy Ray, so you need to come on today.
Please welcome Cynthia Richards and Molly Hopkins. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Molly.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. We're excited you're here. Now, you guys are the owners and the founders, your best friends. Together, you guys own Livy Ray, and that's a lingerie shop. It's right outside of Atlanta, Georgia, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you guys best friends. Why did you decide to go into the lingerie bra business?
Boobs.
Yes.
Women need help.
I've been in the business since I was 19, and I fell in love with it and worked in London for Rigby and Peller, and just really loved the whole fit thing and making women change your bra, change your life. I mean, it is a big deal.
It really, absolutely, because I mean, I know I feel so good from having you guys fit me. I'm perky and I feel perky.
And like the one thing I noticed, like when you have a good bra, your posture, we were talking about it, it like makes you lift and stand up straight,
Absolutely.
right?
It's proportioning, too.
And
it
it's
gives you the
subliminally
hourglass.
Plus the men like the girls out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
For sure.
The
You would be
twins.
surprised. We get a lot of calls from men who are sick of hearing their women talking about how miserable they are in their bras.
And they go get them fitted. Now,
Absolutely.
Molly, you are known as the Saint, Molly the Saint. So you get people in there. How much do people spill, I mean, of their intimate secrets when you're fitting them in a bra?
More sometimes than I'd like to hear.
Yeah.
They tell me everything.
Now, what's the hardest woman to fit that you ever had?
That would be Norma. She was probably the hardest for us because I actually had to make her a bra.
Because,
Yes, I stuffed a pillowcase for her. I never saw her except on TV, and I fit visually. And I stuffed my son's sheep pillowcase until I thought it was the size of the breast that she had, and I draped
I
a bra.
hope my husband is not watching this show right now. He is going to be. So, because you're known as the Thomas Edison because you make a lot of the lingerie, you create them, right?
I come up with some crazy ideas, but it's more to help women. It's to, you know, nursing bras been around forever. We've been doing it the same forever. Let's change it up. Let's get some new ideas out there. So that's how my mind operates.
Okay, now this is the year of the viewer with us. So we picked viewers out of the audience to come in and you know, they had problems with their bras and the way they were fitting, so they wanted to come and see you. And first up, we got Jackie. Jackie is from New York, and she told us that she was spilling out of her bra. So what did you think when you first saw Jackie?
When I first saw Jackie, what happens is breasts don't just go south. They go east and west. And as we say, migration is for the birds, not boobs. So we want to bring your breasts forward. So with her, she had a lot of underarm. And she was putting her cup that was too small on top of her breast tissue. So she was spilling out. And it's very unhealthy because wire on breast tissue causes calcification of cells.
Wow. So what, so what kind of bra did you put Jackie in?
I just chose a real basic smooth cup that you can wear under all T-shirts. It's going to capture all the side volume, bring it forward. No seams, no lines. Nice thicker strap to distribute the weight of the heavy of the bosom, and nice thick side panel. So
and there's Jackie right there. Look. And it's lifted up. Now, Jackie, do you feel like you're less spillage?
Yes. I feel very sexy.
You feel very sexy. You don't feel like it's spilling out?
No. Confident is working. It's
I love that. And she's sitting up straighter, too.
I wanted to say, this bra is not pretty. It is the ugly duckling that makes you the swan. It is a T-shirt bra. There are bras for every outfit.
Type of wardrobe.
You don't wear your running shoes with your cocktail dress.
I love that. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to go to our next viewer. Thank you, Jackie. This is Ashley from New Jersey. Now, 3 years ago, Ashley got a breast reduction, and she has not found a bra that fits her since then. So when you first saw Ashley, what'd you think?
Oh, boy. I thought she had given birth to a new second set of boobs.
Really?
Yes. She's got the double boob effect is what we call it. She's got 2 instead of 1. So,
really?
yeah.
Okay, so now what bra did you put her in?
We chose just the same thing, a simple concept T-shirt bra that's full coverage that would capture the top of the breast to create 2 breasts instead of 4. Nice thick side panel, easily adjustable strap, just the right size, something that is the right coverage.
Okay, so let's bring out Ashley. Let's see what you look like, girl. How you feeling? Come on out. Oh, I like that. I like that. Ashley, how does this bra feel compared to the old one?
A lot better. I'm not constantly adjusting myself, and I feel
Now, you had a breast reduction, right? So now, do you feel a difference in the new bras versus the old bras?
Yeah, it was, you know, I filled out the old bra, but I was always pushing back, and, you know, my straps and everything, and now I don't feel like I have to adjust. I feel up. I feel
Okay, good. Ashley, thank you so much. You look beautiful. We're going to go on to Rhonda now. Okay, so Rhonda's from New York. Rhonda didn't even know her bra size, so we know she definitely wasn't wearing the right bra. So tell us what you felt when you saw Rhonda.
Oh, bless it, Rhonda. Underwire is good for a lot of things, but also getting your band firm is too. If you notice, Rhonda's breast is down by her elbow.
Right.
It needs to be, if you do an L, like this, your breast should be midway between your shoulder and right here. Looky.
It's
See?
right there. Okay.
It is right in between. That is perfect proportioning. That's how you know you are too low.
Wow, okay, so what kind of bra did you put her in?
Same thing, just a nice smooth basic with a smaller band. She had no idea what size she needed. We ended up putting her in a 32 band, and people just don't think that that's, you know, possible that you're that small around, because we always buy too big around and too letter too little.
I've heard you say that a D, if you think you're a D cup, you're really a G cup.
Yes. There's Rhonda right now.
No more low-hanging fruit.
Rhonda, how do you feel in this bra?
Absolutely amazing.
This is such a difference. This is such a difference in the bras. Now, you guys, you got house rules for your bras. What are the house rules that you have?
You should have 7 to 10 that you're rotating. You don't
7
start
to
with
10
one
bra?
and wear it every day.
You wear
Wow.
how many times do you wear your bra? Every day of the week. We will go outside of our house without our shoes on before we go without our bra.
I love it. You guys, this is so wonderful. Thank you so much to Cynthia Richards and Molly Hopkins. Be sure to check out Double Divas on Lifetime. We'll be right back. That looks great.
Up next, America's Super Nanny is showing you how she's going on a family lockdown to get wild kids to finally listen to their parents. And since it's the year of the viewer, she's answering your parenting questions.
What I want you to do is write on these rocks some of the things that you can let go of so that you can get to a better place, because right now you are in a place that you don't need to be.
Super Nanny family lockdown, Deborah Tillman is not playing with 5 out-of-control kids who walk all over their overwhelmed mom. Take a look.
So right now, this family is under my lockdown. It's locking you in until I can get you guys together, until you learn how to be a real family.
You seriously mean it? I mean, I thought you just meant we had to listen to you.
Nobody goes out of the house. Nobody gets any phone calls. Nobody goes anywhere. Your friends do not come. Oh, is there a problem? Is there a problem? Is there a problem? These kids are trying to break me down just like they do their mom. But little do they know, I'm not having it.
We are on best behavior because we're happy to welcome America's super nanny, Deborah Tillman, today.
Yeah,
Absolutely love you. I love your method. You've been doing this for over 20 years. You have 3 child care centers, right?
I do.
Daycare
I
centers.
do in Virginia.
And I didn't realize, though, that your desire to do this really started with your own experience with your son, right?
Exactly.
You had a bad one.
Oh, it was horrible. I had 7 child care providers in 3 months. And, yeah, in 3 months.
What kind of son
And
did
he
you have?
was 3 months. It wasn't the baby. It was the child care providers.
Really?
And literally, I dropped him off the first day in his car seat. I came back 4 hours later, and he was still in the car seat, sweating profusely. The last lady was, you know, I walked to the hallway, looked for my baby. He has a bottle in his mouth. The wall is holding up the bottle, and he's sucking air. And at that moment, you know, I know for a lot of people, I say, you know, why me? Why me? But it wasn't until that day when I began to say, what do you want me to do, Lord? And that's when I heard a still small voice say, I want you to do it better.
Well, you are
and
doing
since
it
then, I've
really
been
well.
A lot of people have nanny cams now because of that.
Oh, for
exact
sure.
thing you described.
Do you recommend
Absolutely.
those? Do you
I do recommend the nanny cams, but I also recommend showing up when, you know, they don't think you're coming.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
So
you
when
want to make sure.
When you first meet with the couple or individual, this was this person was alone. There was no husband around.
Right,
Like I got
right.
scared. Like, where's the husband? Why is this happening
Well,
here?
divorced.
Okay, so she's on her own. She's got 5 kids who are totally disobedient, totally disrespect her. What's the process? How do you start it off?
Well, I go in, I introduce myself, and then I observe for the day. I basically say, be yourselves. You know, let me see what you have going on so I can assess the situation. And then I have a reality meeting with the mom, or, you know, in this case, the mom, Jane, to let her know, you know, you need to step up to the plate. There are some serious things. I mean, the bottom line was that Dad was the disciplinarian, and she wasn't. She was the coddler, the nurturer. She didn't even discipline her children. She didn't have any house rules in place, no boundaries. And so I had to build her up, motivate her, inspire her, let her know that you have this job. Adversities happen in life, but you were given this job, and you can do it. You just have to believe that you can do it.
Positive green light. You know, it's the year of the viewer here, and of course our viewers have some parenting questions for you because you're so good at this. Okay, so our viewer Susie says that her husband believes in spanking with a belt, but she doesn't. So she wants to know, is there a good middle ground?
There is a good middle ground. The bottom line is that I don't believe in spanking because spanking doesn't teach a child anything. Basically, it teaches a child that you're going to fear the belt, and then the only way that you're going to listen to me is through violence. And that's not what we want to teach children. We want to teach children lessons for life, not for the moment.
So what's the middle ground? What do they do?
So the middle ground is for 2 through 8 years old, I use the calm down corner. That's a method that I use that self-regulates, teaches a child to regulate your body, control your mind, body, and emotions so that, you know, when you get 15, somebody says something that you don't like, you're not trying to take out a gun or a knife because you never learned how to control yourself.
Looking down the road, our next viewer, Whitney. Oh, go ahead. What?
I just want to say, so our parents who felt a whack on the behind didn't send any of us to jail. Do you find that that sometimes is okay, or are you talking about when they put you on there and they give you that thing, that thing?
I say none at all at this point because we're dealing with today's children, and today's children think they know more, but they have less wisdom. And so you have to teach children because right now the world is teaching them. The television is teaching them. The computers are teaching them. Everything is out there. And you as a parent just have to step up, learn to be a parent, and teach your children what you want them to know. You can't get mad at the TV because they're babysitting your kids. Okay, you have to be the parent.
Okay, another question. Whitney wants to know how she can get her infant out of her bed. She puts him in his crib, but when she hears him cry, she can't ignore it. What should she do?
Well, it is a very common problem with parents, and I always say children are creatures of habit, and so don't start something that you're not going to want to continue. And so she has to put the baby in a bed. They have to learn how to self-soothe. That's how they go to sleep on their own. And then she just has to get over it. If you go pick up the baby, then the baby's going to know that every time I lay down, I'm going to cry because you're going to come pick me up. So you can't do it.
Do you have to not let the tears bother you?
You have to get over that because the bottom line is, what is the lesson we're trying to teach? We're trying to teach our children to self-soothe, to be independent, to grow up and be responsible.
And go to bed.
And go to bed on their own.
Celeste, another viewer, wants to know what technique she should use on herself when she's ready to explode because her child's, just talking back, giving her trouble. She can't take it.
Yeah, the bottom line is that they have to learn to respond to their children, not react to their children.
Right.
I mean, the bottom line is that you have to correct the behavior, but take a 5. You know, you take a calm down corner. Soothe yourself and then go back to the child because children just want attention.
Can I ask you one more quick question? What if you know your child's a bully? How do you handle that?
If your child's a bully?
The bully, not being
the bully.
Yeah, the bully.
Choices and consequences. Bottom line, if you're being the bully, the consequence to that is going to be something that you're not going to like. Either it's going to be lose what you like or positive punishment. Positive punishment is writing an essay.
Unless the parents is the bully, and that's why the kids are bullying.
Gosh. Well, again, it goes by setting examples that you want. You have to lead by example.
Yes. Love that.
Bottom line.
About to hashtag that. Consequence. Our thanks to Deborah Tillman. You can catch America's Super Nanny Family Lockdown Wednesday nights on Lifetime. We'll be right back.
Up next, it's a Brad World Stylist to the Stars. Brad Goreski is showing you how he makes sure Hollywood's hottest are dressed to thrill and has a sneak peek at the hottest fashions you'll want to be in this season.
Everything has to be perfect. Looks great. Let's get the girls into their spots. Wait, is there hairspray around here?
It's a Brad World follows Brad Goreski, who went from Rachel Zoe's assistant to stylist of Hollywood's hottest stars like Jessica Alba, Rashida Jones, and George Clooney's girl, Stacy Keibler. Please welcome Brad Goreski. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, I love your stuff. Before we get started, I know that you want to give a huge hello to your mom.
Yes.
She's so excited you're here.
Oh my goodness. When I called my mom and told her I was going to be on the show, she like screamed. So, hi Mom. In Canada watching. Love you.
We love your show.
Thank you.
Tell us about, like, you grew up in a small town. Like, for the audience that doesn't know, you're in season 2 of the show, right? Yeah. And you had this pivotal moment when you were younger that you knew, oh, look, pictures coming. You knew that you wanted to be a fashionista, shall we say? I think you played with Barbies?
Oh, yeah. Barbie was like my entree into the world of fashion. She was always going to a red carpet event, even though I didn't know what that was. But if there was a gown, she was wearing it. Her hair was always twisted up in an updo or in a braid. That was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's when you know, too. That's when you knew.
That's when I knew.
But then you really got your big break because after college, you landed a position at Vogue as a West Coast assistant, which was fantastic. And then you started working under Rachel Zoe as her assistant, and, you know, wildly successful, right, to be in those shoes for a while. Then you just started to part ways, and it didn't really go well. She made it publicly known that she wasn't happy that you were leaving. So where are you guys now?
You know, things still kind of remain the same. I learned so much from her and from all the people that I've worked with over the years. And, you know, it was always my intention to work with somebody and then, I think like any assistant, to go off and do something on your own. So it's been 2.5 years now, and I've built my own business, and I'm really proud of it. And my years I spent with her were fantastic, and I really appreciated everything she taught me.
And a true mentor would really be happy, right, for someone to move on and do well.
I do that all the time for my people. You got to push them along, let them flourish, and, you know, fly out of the nest.
It was 3 great years, and I adore her, and my door is still open. If she called me right now, I'd pick up the phone and want to talk to her, but she doesn't want that right now, but that's her choice.
You never know.
You never know.
Call me maybe. Just let her know.
So now, like I said, you're in season 2. Okay, you've been doing fabulous things. I just saw an episode with Petra. I saw Rashida Jones. All these fabulous things. But the star ended up to be last season not just you. It was your boyfriend Gary. And I hear there's a little trouble in paradise this season. Something having to do with a job offer?
Yeah, Gary's, you know...
travel, right?
Yeah, he's been living in London for the past 2 months, actually, working on a TV show he's developed. So
how is that working with you?
It's great. You know, distance makes the heart grow fonder. We talk every single day, and I'm so proud of him. To get to watch him living his dream as I'm living mine is the only thing you want when you're in a relationship with somebody. So
here's what I love. I love that you brought us fabulous finds and a sneak peek into spring, because this is your expertise. So tell us, what are we going to be seeing?
Well, lace. Yes, honey. Lace is a huge trend for spring, summer. So here we have lace for the evening. I like that it's soft, it's feminine, and it's still sexy, but it's still very ladylike. So here I've tried to edge it up a little bit with this strong cuff, these really statement drop earrings, and the matchy-matchy lace shoes with the lace dress.
So you both edge it up, so you're not too girly. You have something a little strong in the accessory.
Yeah, I like tough ladies,
Can we also show the hair? Because this is like the new season thing, right? With the braid
into a center part with a bun in the back.
Love it. Okay, also up, pale shades.
Yes.
Big right now.
Huge. So pale shades were very, very big on the Oscars red carpet this season. Jennifer Lawrence, Anne Hathaway, they were all wearing very pale colors.
Can everyone wear the palest colors, though? No, right?
You know, you have to match it with your skin tone. Yeah. So these colors work really well with the brunette. I would do deeper shades for a blonde. Sure. But I think there's something sensual and spring-like and super modern. And I like to mix textures, too. So we have this nice leather. With the satin skirt.
Nice, and the satin shoes.
Matchy-matchy.
I was going to say the glasses. So the signature glasses match the outfit. Can you do that?
How matchy-matchy? Because it's like glasses, shoes, bag, too? Like, what's too much?
100%. But if you're a little bit more reserved, just try bag and shoes.
Matching, like, breaking it all. We've got print on print floral.
Prints are a huge trend for this season. Printed suits are one of the #1 things happening on the runways. And this, I think, is a really great way to look cool going from desk to dinner. Okay. So you can wear this to the office, then pump it up for the evening with a matching sandal and a matching handbag.
Can you separate this out and still feel
my favorite thing to do. I do that with my own suits. Okay. Wear the blazer with jeans and a t-shirt, a cute pair of flats, or wear the pants with like a cute little sweatshirt even, a great pair of high heels, and go out on the town.
But it's matching prints, not mixing the florals?
Mixing prints can be a little tricky, so I would suggest starting off with matching, and then once you start getting crazy, you're all up to your own devices.
Okay. Another trend. I'm on point. Black and white.
Elizabeth, you're totally on trend. Look at you.
Oh, that's an adorable.
Graphic black and white was a huge trend for spring, summer. We saw it on so many of the runway shows.
Is that the main color for summer, like with the black and white, and that's it?
Everybody can do it. And here, I like graphic black and white. So why look boring if it's raining in the springtime? Grab a cute overcoat, pair it with a white shirt. I like to button the collar all the way up. I think it's very chic and sleek. Your favorite skinny jeans. And we have the new ballet flat is a lace-up Oxford.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this shoe.
And these are peekaboo. You can see her feet through them, so they're sexy.
They're sheer.
Yes.
Little
and then
foot
we
in
paired
there.
it with a graphic clutch as well to just keep the 1960s kind of vibe going. So this is one of my favorite looks for spring.
Would you reverse this too? Like do the white pant with any sort of mix and match with the black and white is fine?
Absolutely. And then, of course, you have all of these great separates. So that's what you're looking for in your wardrobe.
We love all of your tips. We love you. We're so excited for the show. Our thanks to Brad Goreski. It's a Brad world. It airs Wednesday nights on Bravo. And we'll be right back.
Up next, we're taking you on a world tour of million-dollar rooms where people spared no expense to create their own personal masterpiece.
This estate has $750,000 in cabinetry.
What? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, that would have been a cabinet guy's dream to have that job. So let's walk around the space a little bit. I mean, this is really spectacular. This really looks like something that you'd see in a club. Very swanky, very hip. What does something like this cost as far as like material, as far as labor?
Just like this area here, because like the rug itself is like a $10,000 rug. It's about $30,000.
And you better hope nobody spills on that rug.
That's right.
It's a $10,000 rug. I don't want any drinks back in this area.
$10,000. So proud of will definitely get knocked down a few pegs after watching the reality hit $1 Million Rooms. And here with us, here with a tour of some of the most lavish rooms from around the world, please welcome host Carter Osterhaus. Carter, so great to see you.
So good to see you.
I'm so used to seeing you in your T-shirt.
I know. I wanted to dress up. I don't even wear this on the show, but I want to dress up for you ladies.
We love it. Well, we're going to hit some of these rooms. Now, our first room in a house is in Fort Myers, Florida. It's got a pool in the living room. Can you please... What?
Well, I mean, who doesn't need a pool in the living room, right? I mean, this house had some crazy features in it. It was 2 stories. The pool was probably about, I think, anywhere from 30,000-gallon pool. A hot tub that seats 15. And the cool thing about this, well, I mean, there's plenty of cool things about this, but see that granite ball right there? Yeah. That was an art piece. That weighed, I think, 1,500 pounds, that ball, and it's just pressurized by water coming up. And I think it actually...
a bowling ball.
It does look like a bowling ball, but you know what? That bowling ball is about $150,000 to $200,000.
And the pool goes outside. It's like an infinity pool outside.
What's the difference between that and an indoor pool? It looks like an indoor pool.
When you have funny. You just don't know the difference. You just do what you want, whatever you want to do, and that's the reality of the show.
So we're going to move on. This is fascinating. Our next house it's not a house, but it's in Hidden Hills, California. It's got an old world wine cellar. Look at this.
So cool. I mean, the limestone alone on this place was just massive, and it really, you know, a lot of times people, they build new and it just looks new. It doesn't look old. This had a great look to it. Had the barnwood, 300-year-old barnwood timbers in there, and the limestone alone must have been hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it was a quality home.
What would that cost to do something like?
I mean, this room right there, their wine cellar and smoking room, it was probably into the $1.5 million.
Oh my God. That's not including the wine.
That's not the wine.
All these, no. So the beauty about the show, like, look, it's crazy and it's blown out of proportion, but it's a really fun show because we get to step inside some of these rooms
that you never
nobody would ever see. Nobody would ever see.
Okay, so next up, you're going to show us a garage in Geneva, Florida that has a city inside of the garage. We got to see this.
This place is great. It was called Danville, and because the guy's name was Dan, and he was just such a crazy engineer, kooky guy, and he built this, which was essentially like a lift on the front or on the side of his house.
Look at that.
And it housed an airplane. There's an Isetta BMW, which are cool cars, and he made it to a 1940s theme. And
I love that.
Yeah, and it had a bar in there with a kegerator, full stocked. Yeah, it was a great place to have a party. It was super cool.
How creative.
So something like this, to build this, how much would that have cost him?
This one was probably on the cheaper side. It was definitely close to $1 million, but we're sort of.
Oh, it's on the cheaper side.
Yeah. I mean, but he had like a 3,000 square foot place, like right in the back for his friends,
Look at that.
and a movie theater for 150 people, which when that door comes down.
Does he know that many people? Who even knows?
I don't know, but they really had fun. I had a blast when I was with those guys.
Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. Next up, we got a wellness spa that somebody created in their house in Zermatt, Switzerland.
Yes.
A wellness spa.
All right, so when we went here, I mean, this one was gorgeous. It was super fun to be at because this was better than any wellness spa I've ever been to in my life. They had shower heads for days. You know, every square inch of your body is being hit by water. And they have a sauna, they have a steam room. This sauna, the steam room actually had a quartz crystal art piece right in the center of it.
Oh, just for art.
Yeah, just for art. And really, I mean, these things, this is where the dollars and cents really add up because there's so much infrastructure to these places. And that jacuzzi alone fits 20 of your closest friends.
20 of your closest friends. Okay, so now, last up. You're right, we would never see this at all. Last up, we've got an ultimate 2-floor recreation room in Parker, Colorado.
Yeah,
2-floor recreation
this place is ridiculous. I mean, the bar alone on this place was literally.
Like a hotel.
It does look like a hotel, but this is for entertaining. I mean, these people don't just come down here with their families. They entertain at places like this. But this place, you'll see, it gets massive in a second here. The bar alone, hundreds of thousands of dollars for the bar.
That's on a counter spray.
Yeah, there's plenty of things to do. There's games galore. There's a 100-gallon fish tank, and there actually is a bowling alley and a pool. This whole room was
just one room?
well, essentially with this basement, it was a 2-floor basement, but it was probably about $3 million.
Oh, $3 million.
Yeah.
Well, we love this.
Just the room alone.
We love this. We want to thank Carter Osterhaus. $1 Million Rooms airs Tuesdays on HGTV, and be sure to check out Carter's new book, Carter's Way. We want to thank Patti Stanger for co-hosting with us.